Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a fabulous day so far today. Pickle Rick, welcome in. Garlic Bread, Fireheart, Firefly, congrats on being the first ones to arrive. Hello, greetings, welcome in. Hello, Waffles, hello, Ems, hello, Crepper. Ems, I'm so happy that the stickers got there. I was worried that, I think I'm worried anytime I send something overseas that it's just not going to arrive. So I'm glad that you were able to get that. That bodes well for everything else I've sent too. Although we are gonna have to, I have to resend some of the buttons because they didn't make it to some people. But I'm kind of building up to sending those in a bit. I have bubble packages now, so it should go pretty smoothly. All right, anyways, welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a fabulous day so far today. We are going to be doing some more 999 challenge today. I think. No, definitely. And the plan is tomorrow we'll be doing some variety. I'm thinking maybe Hades 2, maybe eugenics. Not the buttons. Yeah, I didn't send them right. That was on me. So we might do one or the other one there. I'm very interested in eugenics. That looks like a fun game. So we might do that tomorrow. And on Saturday, we're going to be doing our charity stream. So I've already got a charity in mind. I have to finish getting the thing set up on Tiltify, but I think it's good to go. So hopefully it'll be pretty straightforward. And we'll be doing that almost all day Saturday, I hope. Yeah, Hades 2 is wonderful. I want to play it. I'm not sure if I want to. Mewgenics. Mew. Like the cats. Oh boy. Yeah, let's not quote that one. Welcome in. That's the name of a new game that just came out this week. I have to lurk on computer, Bluetooth headphones on, and mobile for chatting because to be cozy in bed. Oh, nice. Yes, I am not very interested in eugenics. Please do not. Wait, you thought I was... God, no. No, 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 no. Not even a little bit. Hi, Elf Child. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. You have not heard of the Meow game. I think it's just called... Mewgenics? Like that? Yeah, I think it's pronounced like that. It's basically, it's kind of like a strategy game where you use cats to, like, fight. If you've ever heard of, like, XCOM before, it's got some similarities. You, like, play on a grid, and you position your cats in places, and they can move and attack, and you want to kill the enemies before they kill your cats. That I don't know too much about it yet. I haven't played it yet, but it looks really fun. I watched a little bit of someone streaming it the other day. And then in between rounds, you, like, make your cat stronger. From what I've heard, it's not very nice to the cats, but it is a game, so maybe we'll just have to accept that. All right. Let's play some Stardew, y'all. Did you know that Stardew is a game? Yeah, it is turn-based, from what I can tell, Ems. It's kind of got the roguelike thing where it's like you go into a round and you do stuff, and then you have stuff to do in between rounds as well. And you make your cat stronger, and then you take on more difficult things. I don't know too much about it because I have not played it yet, but that's the vibe I got from it, at least. Welcome, everybody, to the first day of year 98. One of the things I was looking at yesterday, when I wasn't streaming, but I still wanted to, I almost streamed yesterday, but one of the things I was looking at is that we need a lot of octopus still. Specifically, we need to fish for like 160 mornings to get all the octopus we need. Now, we have more than 160 mornings left, but only like double that. So what that kind of means is that half of the remaining days that we have left have to be spent fishing for octopus. Which is kind of scary. Hi, Leah. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. True, Firefly. True. So I might want to start doing that. Yeah, I'm planning on comboing it with Puffer's Crupper. Don't worry, that's always going to be the plan. I'm always going to be comboing it with something, because it only goes until noon, right? So once Puffers are done, I'll still have to do Octopus, and so I'll just keep doing something else with it. Octopus fishing sounds awful. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Shark Week! Oh, really, that's exciting. That's actually really fun, though, because now you get to go back and experience a lot of games you might have missed as well. What kind of games are you tending toward? Now you're playing Stardew. If you haven't tried strategy games, I would give them a try. They really get your brain working in like a really fun way, I feel like. It's like doing a puzzle, you know? Just like usually a lot more in-depth or with different mechanics. Boba excuse. I want to get Boba. What's your excuse? Alright, I think we might start doing some other stuff tomorrow. I think today... Today we're just going to do our ocean fish. The closer we can get, the better. We don't need this. Oh! I've explained this before, but I've been playing Arc Raiders a bit. And Arc Raiders really doesn't like it when you have auto hotkey open. Arc Raiders really does not like that. So I have to turn off auto hotkey when I launch Arc Raiders. So then I have to turn it back on for animation canceling. Ah, those are good games. Strange Horror Culture has a bit of a puzzle element to it, correct? I have not like done a playthrough, but I've watched a little bit of it. Spiritfarer is also a good choice. We can delete you now. I was like not really into strategy games much until I discovered Civ 5, and that kind of like completely changed my opinion on strategy games. Now I played Civ 5. I really enjoyed XCOM 2, Slay the Spire, which isn't exactly a strategy game, but it has a lot of similar elements to strategy games. I also really enjoyed They Are Billions was amazing as well. They Are Billions is such a cool concept. I feel like it wasn't executed as well as it could have been. So I almost want... I mean, I feel bad to say this, but I almost want a copycat game that does it better. It feels wrong to say that, but... Wow, that is what you want to see in the morning. All three that I need there. Oh, you thought I said Shark Week? No. Watch streak! Another gacha game, Reverse 999. Oh, it's got a 999 in it, at least. Ah, is this for Strange Horror Culture? Careful on spoilers, yo. I might play that at some point. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but... Okay, those don't count toward the main stuff here. Let's go do our rest of our Monday chores. It's about Spiritfarer. Ah, that's also a spoiler, though. So maybe don't spoil that either. Because I also haven't beaten that game. Yeah, I knew Horror Culture had multiple endings. I remember that from... I think Grace did a run of it for Ramp Rascals. Was that Grace? I'm pretty sure that was Grace that did that. Yeah, I remember because I had to explain the endings, even though I had no idea what they were, because it was part of the donation incentive and I was hosting. Yeah. There's like 6 endings from what I remember. And one of them was very strange. I believe the donation incentive is like, what ending do we do? Which like very vastly changed the run. I own no shorts. It's when I'm doing laundry that I realize similar things, Leah. I'm like, oh, I need more socks. It's like a very, very stark realization. I had to throw out some of my socks today because they had holes in them. I do take my shorts like out of my drawer during the winter. So you might do the same thing. Because it's not like I wear them during the winter. Like, why would I? All right, let's see here. We do need to put this stuff away. And then we can go fishing. All right. We did that. We did that. I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on. Oh, the quest. Yes, this quest here. All right, now we can go fishing. Not yet. Because I forgot my lobster bisque. Algo, do you like opera? I can't say I've ever really actually watched an opera before, so I'm gonna say I probably would enjoy it. I feel like I enjoy most things I check out. That's really fun though, Ems. I'm glad you had a good time. My cultophobic self. Yeah, I need more socks. What is a cult? What does cultophobic mean? Fear of feet? Fear of touching the ground? I don't think I've ever heard that term before. Google. Oh, claustrophobic? Was it supposed to be claustrophobic? That makes more sense. That was a weird noise. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Cultophobic. Fear of socks. Huh. Can't say I've ever heard of that one before. My legs are completely dead. Hi, Evertalk. Is there a cat on your leg, perchance? That seems to be a common issue nowadays. Nico, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome. Claustrophilic. You enjoy small spaces. I have no audio, so I must scream. Understood. Scream it out. There's an opposite phobia of being uncomfortable with bare feet. Opposite of the sock one. I mean, that makes sense, yeah. I feel like that would be more common. I feel like there's some people that maybe like, that are like legitimately scared of feet. I feel like I've met people like that before. Like if they see bare feet, they just can't like be in the same room. So, sounds like it kind of fits on that line. Hi, Nico. How are we doing? We're doing really well. How about yourself? So, do you just not wear socks at all, Leah? That sounds difficult in wintertime. Can you wear your slippers at least? I can't stay, so bye. Bye, Waffles. Thanks for coming by. Go do whatever you must. You don't at all, okay. My feet get cold sometimes. Like, I don't care to wear socks. I feel like the only reason I wear socks is because my feet get cold. Like, I'm wearing them right now because my feet would be cold without them. I could just as easily put on slippers or something. Fireheart, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Impressive, honestly. Hey, Koku. It's good to see ya. Socks in bed is a jail sentence? Yeah. I feel like once I get under my sheets, socks in bed just feel uncomfortable. I've done it before on nights that are really cold and my feet just can't get warm. I will admit I've done that before. But in general, I don't like how it feels. I also sleep in just my underwear, so I prefer the feeling of sheets on my body. Hey, Femaro, welcome in. It's good to see you again. Your feet get used to it, that's fair. Oh no, everybody, act casual. Diana's here with the horses. Diana, thank you for the 50 bits. Did more vanilla Emily runs today. Any PBs? You said you were going to be trying out some more difficult routes, right? How is those working out for you so far? More sweaty routes, perhaps. Humph. Humph. I could hear you saying it, Diana. It was perfect. Knee deep in the passenger seat. I don't know what that's from. That sounds like how it should be sung, though. Stuck with weather resetting. What weather do you need? Do you need a certain amount of rain days in the first spring? Yeah, I think it's good to just have your best run on the board. Feels like progress, right? I know they were really behind with updating runs somewhat recently. I don't know if they've been able to turn that around or not. Ah, the song is from Casual. Understood. Listen, I don't listen to a lot of music from the last 20 years, including last year. 20 might be a bit of a stretch. Oh, you need rain on a very specific day. That's a really unfortunate day to need rain. There's no backup for that? I sang it correctly. Oh. Well, then call me Chapelerone. Yes, I know that's not how you say your name. Or you jump on me. Bubbles are too high. We have to be in a very specific area, unfortunately, Leah. So, oh, sorry, that was you, Soundtrack Boy. I have to fish in this area that I'm boxing out right now, because that's where the night market fish spawn. You read it as Chaperon for way too long. Yeah. Actually, I mean, I never tried to pronounce it, because I didn't talk about her, really. But the first time someone said chapel, I was really confused. I was like, what? That can't be. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, I guess it is. Welcome in, by the way, Soundtrack Boy. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you are both the same color of blue. Listen, I rely on colors a lot more than I probably should. It's a lot quicker to see a color than it is to read a name. And I gotta focus on my fishing. I see. Well, that's nice. We got some squid roe at least. I see Famaro. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, just sleeping those extra days would be really annoying. I mean, it's going to lose time is the problem. So if you want a PB, you can't. Diana, you're not silly. You're Diana. You're horsey. Blob, good call. I was not even paying attention to the pattern. What fish are you trying to get? We're trying to get blobfish, we're trying to get spooky fish, and we're trying to get midnight squid. Every other fish we get as well is still useful. We still need all those other fish. But those are the three we are focused on here. Now, midnight squid. We already have the most of, so we need this one the least. However, we still need it, so it doesn't hurt to get it for the moment. To sub to me, you must be silly. So that already that already makes you silly. There we go. I was looking for a word. I'm not sure the word actually exists. Predisposes you? I don't think that's a word. Maybe I'm just pronouncing it wrong. Can't PB with unoptimized weather, unfortunate. Uh-oh. The hat has fallen off of Sneaky. Hold on, I need to do some hat repairs. This is harder than surgery. There we go. The blobfish is not on the island at all, Nico. The blobfish is only available in the submarine otherwise. I wish the blobfish was available on the island. It would make my life a lot easier. Are you avoiding the gold treasures? I just don't need them. If they're, like, on the way, then I usually grab them. But they kind of just waste time now, unfortunately. Having said that, I do still need the roe and a few other things from them, so they are kind of useful. It's just hard to justify it. But like this one, I'm gonna catch anyways, so why not? It's more annoying to avoid them than to not avoid them, sadly. Wish it weren't true, but them's the breaks. Predisposes. Oh my gosh, that's totally it. I'm just dumb. Thank you, Elfchild. I think I was trying to, like, say predispositionoses or something. I think that's where my brain went for some reason. We need this one here. Spend 40 minutes today just resetting in spring because the weather pattern in spring year 1 was wrong. Okay, so from the weather pattern in spring year 1, you can determine when the rain's going to be. At least you don't have to reset at the end of the run. That's better. Nah, I wish, Nico. You let Concerned Ape know that we want that, and I'll gladly take it. Maybe it'll be a 1.7 feature. Hi, Nelly. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hi, April. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. We are fishing. We still need lots and lots of blobfish and spooky fish and midnight carp. Lots and lots is a strong term. We need like 800 more, which is, you know, viable. It's like 700 actually. If we can get like 10 a day, that's quick-ish. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't know. Ask Eric. Maybe Eric can do that for us, Nelly. Enjoy your lurk, though. I'm not too worried about it, Crepper. I'm expecting it to be a small modding update. That worked out well for us last time. Now, I'm excited for it, Crepper. I love a new update. More stuff to do, but exciting stuff, because it's new and no one figured things out yet. So I gotta figure stuff out. It's a speed run, Nelly, so you're not allowed to use the predictor. That's why Famaro can't do that. Because the predictor can also give you other useful information that could allow you to basically cheat at the speedrun. I'm not wrong. There you go, April. Hashtag never wrong. Hashtag never learned from my mistakes. April, you're new to the stream? Could have sworn I saw you around here before sometime. I must be misremembering. I'm just hoping 1.7 doesn't add any new fish. Having said that, every update since 1.4 has added new fish. Although 1.6 only added one. I don't know. Where would you even add a new fish? If it's in like a new area, it wouldn't be much of a problem. Oh, hi, Jess. Oh, hi, Jess. Welcome in. If y'all don't know the wonderful Jess, they're new to the stream. Go give Jess a follow if you're not already doing so. Jess is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch and a really good friend of mine. Hi. How are you doing today? 1.7 will add half a fish. Ah, we're doing the reverse Fibonacci sequence. You're a good friend of mine. Oh, are we fighting? No, you're a good friend of mine. A new fish's old marriage candidate. They're adding Lexi. That's awesome. I would add a sea slug. Yeah. If it's like a new area with only that fish, that would not be a problem. But if it's like a new fish added to the ocean, that would be awful. Because I'd have to fish for specifically that fish, which is very annoying to do when there's a lot of other fish here. Korean raid. That's very funny. No, you're fine. You're totally fine, Elfchild. That's hilarious. That would kind of be cool. Like a fish that's only available during the green rain. I mean, that would suck for me, but that'd be kind of cool. Give you another reason to go out during the green rain. Voice to text is a nightmare. True. And it's getting worse. Thank you, AI, for ruining my life again. I remember, like, about 10 years ago now, I used to use my phone, which I have the same phone. I mean, it's an updated version, but it's still a Pixel. I would use my phone to type out entire paragraphs into, like, Google Docs, because I was, like, planning for D&D and such, and it worked really well. I would just be, like, talking at my phone and be able to, like, articulate and say words and sentences, and it would write them out. And it would make occasional mistakes, but I could go through and correct those pretty easily. Like, none of them were that bad. Now I tried to do that, and it doesn't even resemble the thing I had said. I don't know how it got so much worse. Actually, I do know how it got so much worse. I don't know why that's okay, though. I'm just really annoyed by that. Catch the summer jellies at Ginger Island on the last day. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I think they added that to Expanded. You can catch the jellies on Ginger Island. Thanks for the blessed RNG, by the way, Nico. I feel the urge to dress up as a clown again. Wait, why? Alien? God, my brain is not working. I think there's a Hades streamer. I think he's named Halion. There's a meme format that uses his face dressing up like a clown, I think. Hey, Boblin. Hello, fish. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. It's a pretty funny meme format. One that has a bunch of different variations, but I like that one. I think it's Halion. I used to watch him all the time. I assume he's doing like Hades 2 now. Which I don't want to get spoiled, so I can't watch, but... You can only catch it during the festival? I mean, you can't normally fish during the festival, but maybe there'd be an exception for it. I feel like that would be kind of antithetical to the whole Moonlight Jellies thing, though. Right? Like, you're like watching these lovely beasts go on their migration patterns, and you just stick a rod in the water and try and catch one. Oh, on Ginger Island instead. Okay, that makes some sense. Still, though. Yeah. I don't think that'll get added, but that's kind of fun. I don't know if clowns are awesome. I feel like you'll find some disagreement there. I won't disagree with you, but someone will. One of my favorite streamers has a little VTuber that he dresses up according to what the character of Genshin he's focusing on at the time. It's kind of fun. Is this like separate to like a face cam, or is this like instead of it? So it'd be like if I had a tiny sneakers in the bottom left hand corner that dressed up. Oh, that actually sounds so cute. Oh, it's instead. Okay. Alrighty here. We are going to... Yeah, speaking of sneakers, it is time to take a little sneakers break. You only get 30 minutes. You'll be able to re-up it in a little bit. Like a PNG turbo. Okay. Wow. Kind of like Itchy has the shark. Yep, gotcha. Or Samantha has the Samantha. Ooh, pretty. You know, I've never thought about calling Inch anything other than Inch, but I guess technically the name is Inchy, isn't it? All right, we got 10 of each. That is a good day. We can ignore Midnight Squid. It's okay if it falls behind. Unfortunately, it won't. It's already like 200 ahead. Oh, that's kind of cute, April. Little knitting VTuber. I don't know. What would my VTuber look like? What would my VTuber be doing if I had one? There is a clownfish on Ginger Island, Camaro. It's called the lionfish. The one mod that I downloaded was I did like 40 clownfish to Ginger Island. It was just a crazy amount of clownfish. It took forever to catch them all. Stream was about knitting. Yeah, lionfish are different than clownfish. I think that was kind of a compromise though. Although yeah, it wouldn't be unreasonable to have just like a separate clownfish on Ginger Island, I feel. Lionfish are mean. In Dave the Diver, at least, they're mean. I want to find Nemo. Good luck. You know the address. I know you know the address. Ah, you stole the nickname from Jasper. That does not surprise me at all. It's so cool that you all kind of became friends. I love seeing that. Or at the very least, close acquaintances. What do you mean by that? I'm just being silly. That was our first sardine. That's wild. Yeah, I was just joking. It's just fun to say things about Jazza. Oh, my... It's like, where's my calculator? I was charging my calculator. All right, let's count our fishies. 11 plus 11 plus 9 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 54? Also making friends with Mags. Yeah, that's cool. All the buddies in the Stardew Valley community. All right, let's subtract the count. 619 minus 54 is 565. I could do this math in my head, but I don't want to, if anyone's curious. You have a rechargeable calculator? Yeah, it's like a Texas Instrument. I still have my Texas Instruments calculator from high school, but I bought another one because I thought I lost it, and this one is rechargeable. There's a little charging port up there. It's also got a cool back on it. I actually bought the back separate. That's like a little astronomy back. And it's not AI because I bought it before AI existed. A human made this. That's going to be a selling point later on, isn't it? You can call me a nerd, April. It's a term of endearment here. We don't have those thingies. Calculators? Yeah. It just... Look. I need a calculator where the clicky clackies feel good. It's very important to me. Yeah, if I use like most scientific calculators that I've used, like they just eat my input sometimes. It's so bad. I'll be typing out like a really long number and it'll miss. I'll like hit a number and it doesn't work. It feels like every scientific calculator I do does that. But these are like perfect. Like every time I press a button, it does exactly what I want it to. Doing math? Yes, I have to fish for more than 400 Stardew days. Yeah, and if you divide the number of days I have remaining by the amount of fish I have to go, you can figure out how many fish per day I need on average. Look at them go. All right, blobfish will catch up. It won't catch up to this one, but it will catch up to this one. Actually, it could. These are surprisingly close now. What year are you in? We're in year 98 right now. We just started year 98. This is the first day of year 98. Thank you for joining me for the first day of year 98. Yeah, that might be true, Evertalk. It's just every single time, like when I was teaching, whenever I would like use a student's calculator and they had a scientific calculator, I would get so annoyed. So I'd press the buttons and they wouldn't do anything. Sorry, I'll stop. They just very often eat your inputs, and it's just so annoying. If I'm trying to do math, the last thing I want to do is be annoyed by something. Haley, welcome in and thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. It's lovely to see you. If y'all don't know the lovely, wonderful, amazing Haley Cat is another streamer here on Twitch, and she has a wonderful stream that is so fun to hang out in. So make sure you go give her a follow if you're not doing that already. All right, let's put this away here. We also are going to want to restock our bobbers for tomorrow. Oh, actually, we need to get ready for tomorrow because the plan is to do octopus fishing first. That's not octopus. That's octopus. That's pufferfish. That might be a little harder. We're gonna need some more pufferfish bait, huh? I might be able to get some done tonight if I rush. We are gonna need one of these. I think that'll be enough. It's so close. I have to bring another one. Okay, and then we're also gonna need one of these. I'll bring two. Just in case. These will all go quick. All right, and then we need to get some pufferfish bait really fast here. Let's do that fast. I'm just a man. Deep down I'd trade the world just to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. All right, that should be enough. Let's put these in real quick. Uh-oh. There we go. See if we can pass out inside. Yay! It's been a while since I've gotten something as stuck in my head as the epic soundtrack has gotten stuck in my head. Like, it's been a long time. Eat this. All right. This should do it. Squish ASMR. Yep. It is squishy time. Oh, no one shouted? Hold on. Sorry, Haley. I thought someone shouted you out. There you go. I say follow Haley, and I do not direct you all where to go. That's on me. Who could have? Presumably Diana is still here. No problem. I'm glad you all like the true love. What is that number? When we were playing our modded playthrough, one of the mods we had is called Adventures Guild Expanded. And one of the things it did was add 2 new characters to the game that you can date. One of them was, I can't remember her name, actually. Oh my gosh, does anyone remember her name? Regardless, it kind of glitched out. And when we were in the cutscene where she was confessing her love to me, and it like right when the line, she was like, Algo mod, or modded Algo, I don't even remember what I named myself. And then it goes to the next thing and it said, Error 8280011.87 could not load text. Instead of saying like the I love you part. Almod rhythm, that was it. Yep. That makes sense. Clinkers. It was very funny. Guess what? We have our stack of fiddleheads. We're gonna grab a few more over the next few days just to make sure. We filled in the gaps. We have now. I get to mark this off. Let's go. Where are my fiddleheads at? I have so many papers here. All right, fiddlehead's done. The only things left we need for cooking are 3 stacks of ginger, 8 stacks of eggs, 20 stacks of moss, and 1 stack of squid. Oh, and 81,000 Q gems. Not to mention that part. Thank you, Nico. We were already done with the stack of fiddleheads, but we needed those for cooking, so that's where they are now. All right, we did that, we did that. Yep, I think we're good to just go to octopus fishing. Let's go do that. Did I line it up right? I did not. I don't think I could have, actually. I don't think it lines up. Oh, come on now. There we go. Oh, there's one more. We still need the ginger. We're a little over a stack away from finishing the ginger. All right, this is correct. I don't think 1.7 will add iridium food. If it does, I will personally go see Eric in Seattle and ask him to undo that. I had the feeling that was not an octopus. Just make sure. Yeah, that is octopus bait. You brought up the legal name. Yeah, Crepper. I might not anyways, just because I won't have the Q gems for it, but that's probably a good call, honestly. It's Ryan and Eric. Sounds like a sketch comedy show. Ryan and Eric in the morning. OMG, OMG. All right. the hot windows look like, they kind of do, don't they? Would it be the Pierre and Morris scene if Algo wants iridium food gone? Yeah, except it would be CA punching me through the ceiling. That might be a problem, Crepper. Not everything can get iridium quality ingredients. Maybe like highest quality ingredients. Ooh, I don't like that either, actually. Take it back. Taking it back. Iridium flour. Grinded by with the most quality possible. Do octopus end at 1? I think they do. Mill upgrades. Mill's got to do something before it can get an upgrade. I'm pretty sure Octopus stop at 1. I think I'm gonna focus Octopus because I think we're gonna finish Pufferfish regardless. So I think focusing Octopus is probably the right call. Definitely not Lionfish though. Get out of here. I don't know if Iridium quality flour would be the deciding factor for people buying a mill. There was a brief point in time where gold quality food that had a speed buff went up to +2 speed. And CA is a coward and changed it. I think it was actually crashing games, so I think it was probably an okay thing to change as a result of that. But I very much miss my double speed buff. It did not last very long. It's probably not even fair to say I miss it. It was like 10 days total. Is the mill useful? You can just buy all the stuff the mill can make. Like, if you have nothing else to do, then just go buy it and make money instead. The time you spend making money is probably much less than the time you would spend using the mill. I think the problem is it's too easy to buy it. Ah, Magnolia, welcome in. We were just talking about you. Only good things, I can assure you. Uh-oh, Magnolia. Sorry about that. Ah, gotta catch the fish. Is it meta to have 30 mills on your farm? Maybe if you're doing some sort of weird challenge. I could see Mal Blue Eyes doing a challenge like that. You're only allowed to sell milled goods. Kind of hard to get there in the first place, but... Woo! Dang, Octopus. No, April was just talking about all the friends she's made through the streaming space. And you were mentioned. Woo! Woo! Alright, I think, yeah, we're gonna Octopus until... That's a very funny way of saying that. We're gonna fish for Octopus until we get to 1. Sneakers is back. Garlic Bird, were you just, like, waiting? I think that was almost exactly 45 minutes after the first one. I've been waiting for a sneakers like you to come into my life. That is not an octopus. I'll take the flounder, though. The last item we collect 999 of, it's almost certainly going to be either owl statues, or it's going to be the rare books from the bookseller, the ones that it only sells occasionally. Yes, yes I was. Thank you for resummoning Sneakers. Since tea sets used to be such a pain in the butt, though, we might wait and finish that one last, just for fun. I have a while to decide. Oh, 1 o'clock. We got 10. Oh yes, that one I'm not worried about, Crapper. Having said that, we're about done with fishing for the most part, and we only have about 300 of them, so we're definitely not going to finish it by fishing. Fishing Gamba win. What do we want to Gamba on? Will Algo miss a fish? Yes, definitely, absolutely. I rigged it! I love the pufferfish's derpy face. See ya, Nico. Thanks for hanging out. Oh no, not the calendar. I was a good boy and I did a lot of my chores today. I went to the post office. That was about it, actually. But I did need to go do that. Why do I have an appointment at 9:30? Ooh, that's not too bad. I had an appointment at 8 a.m. the other day. And I liked it. Actually, it was kind of nice because I went and got bagels afterwards. There's a place by my house I go for like bagel sandwiches, and it's so good. It's technically a chain, but it's pretty isolated, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. And then I was like, oh, all bagel sandwiches must be good. And then I went to a different, like a chain restaurant. I think it was, no. It was like a Dunkin' Donuts? That can't be right. Anyways, I went somewhere else. It's like a big chain, and so I'm like, oh, bagel sandwiches are good. I'll get one there. And it just was not nearly as good. It just like wasn't even that enjoyable. It's like, this is terrible. So now I only go there for my morning breakfast sandwiches. Exactly, Mazza. I'm actually not sure how widespread the restaurant is, so I don't want to dox myself. But it is delicious. But you guys are likely to have a good bagel place around you. You just gotta look for it. There's another one by my house that isn't a chain. There's only one of them, and it's divine, but it's a little out of my way, unfortunately. Ow, my hand hurts. On the standard farm, you have enough space for around 428 mils. I love that it's about 420 mils. I don't think that would be a fun speedrunning category. Making 428 mils does not sound fun. Making 1 mil might be a fun speedrun, but I don't know about 428. Welcome back with the Boba Lee. Forgot the second half of your name for a second. Listen, it's tough out here in the valley, okay? Just because it's also my wife's name doesn't make it any easier. Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to escape. You'd probably put your house, like, in a place where it could get out. Or you'd, like, sleep with 10 kits to build the last few, or something. Alright, we can delete some of this stuff. It's just filling up my inventory. 10 what? Tent kits. A 20-something loser. A 20-something viewer. Lee is not the only person named Lee. Although, it is a mistake I've made before. Alright, unfortunately we are going to have ads here in a little bit. I do apologize. They will run for about 3 minutes. So I will see you after. Hey, there's another one of them Lees. Hi Lee, welcome in. We were not talking about you, but we kind of were. No problem, Leah. Enjoy your hang, sesh. I accidentally called Leah Lee, and there was much confusion. And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Nice, Limbo. Avatar. Need to keep your back straighter, Lee. Ah! Dude, I forgot how to fish. What am I doing? That wasn't even that hard. Oh, there you go. You could just live on Ginger Island. Having said that, you'd have to unlock Ginger Island, which isn't necessary otherwise. You also need a lot of cloth. Or specifically, yeah, cloth. Which there's a few ways to get that, but not easy. How much wood does it take to make 420 mils? Probably a lot. Oh, it's past 4. I guess I can bring that with me. I mean, we don't have to. Alright. Evenings when I lay down beside you, take me gently into your arms. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that sounds like a bigger problem than everything else that we've laid out. 63,000 wood is so much wood. Actually, the cloth might be a bigger problem. I forgot it's 3 cloth. Or is it 4 cloth? I am speaking about a speed run here, April, which I am not doing. So that does change things. That does alter the deal. Four cloth for each one. No wonder no one ever builds it. You know how much you can sell 4 cloth for? More than a mill's worth, that's for sure. I assume it costs some amount of gold as well. Just to make sure that we're making this as difficult as possible. All mills or just 1 mill? Wait, what? How many mills could you buy for 1 mill? Too many. 1 mil? How much mil could a mill buy if it could not, should not buy mill? That didn't really come out right, did it? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A person who thinks. Isn't that all people? No, it's not. It's definitely not all people. Funnily enough, having 2 different fishing rods actually saves room in my inventory. Because a fishing rod contains 3 items on top of it at any given time. I have personally never thought about anything. I'm sorry to hear that, I think. I thought. I'm just thinking about clowns. You should think about something else, maybe. I sometimes think it's dangerous. Has nothing to think except thoughts. True. Except remove a lot of the letters from the word thoughts. Get the correct spelling. Without the UGH. Sorry, I ought not to have said that. This is a family-friendly stream. That sounds like a terrible pickup line. You put the UGH into thoughts. That one, Bamero, that is the worst pickup line that I know. I don't know why that one's bad, April. You convinced me. Oh, it's not over yet. Why did she become a grill during the course of that pickup line? Girl, are you a grill? Because you make me dyslexic. That one's pretty bad. It might be too bad. Yeah. If it's not family friendly, let's avoid it. If it is a pun, then go for it. As long as it's not like, eh. That one's great, April. Did it hurt? Okay, gotcha. Keep it to yourself then. I'm sure it's very good though. Telling someone they look like they're in dire need of medical attention is very funny to me too. Dang it. I apparently lost something at one point. Lost one of my bobbers. The clown of the stream, the gesture of the court, the, Hey, Sweeney, welcome in. Yeah! The fool of the king. No, the wit of the king, for those of you who've read Stormlight Archives. You're Vac? Who Vac banned you? Ooh, I forgot how to catch fish. OMG, is that the Grace in my stream? Hi, Grace. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely day so far. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Catch fishies. If y'all don't know the wonderful Princess Shortcake, aka Grace, Grace is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go give her a follow. She's also my girlfriend. Thank you for the Grace shout out. I wish my English was fancy though. Ew. Not feeling well, but super happy with my dress. You look so good in it. I'm so excited to see it when you're fully done up. I assume you'll be sending pictures. You keep that to yourself. I try. I try to keep it to myself, but it's just difficult. I'm sorry that you're still not feeling well, though. Hope you get better soon. No holding hands before marriage? Bad news about that one. Oh, I mean, no, we would never do that. Nope. Not ever. You're right, Grace. Wait. Who's Jesus? You didn't introduce me, Grace. You're supposed to tell me about these things beforehand. Thank you, Grace. I love you too. Even though I smell like a fish at this point. Look at how many fish I've caught. We're over 100 fish today. Well, not today, but today. IRL today, not in-game today. I smell like a walking cough drop. Whopping. A walking cough drop. Cough drops smell good, though. What's your preferred cough drop flavor? They make one called strawberries and cream, and sometimes I just have them because they taste so good. Ooh, berry. Yeah, Halls is the way to go. Agreed. I also have Halls. I think I've had the berry ones before, but it's been a while. I just always get the strawberry and cream one now because they're so good. Although breezers might be a different type. I don't know if I recognize that. Or maybe that is just what they're called. Ba-dum-bum. But I hope work went well today, Grace. I saw that you got lots of fun little gifts. They got less of the stuff, or less of that feeling. I feel like that's the feeling that helps me, though. Okay. Okay. Never mind then. Yep. I don't know, Femero. I only really get the one, but I would assume so. I've seen like lemon ones before too. I'm sure you can get one from like the doctor that is like much stronger. These are like over the counter, so you could buy them at like anywhere. You could buy them at like a grocery store. Oh, it's time to go home. It's time to go home. All right, math time. Are y'all ready for math? Hey, hey, 56 fish. That is still not great, is it? That's okay. Is that 9? That is 9. Should trust my math. All right, 23,509 to go. I don't know if it works like that, Ocean. I mean, the unflavored ones exist here too. Yeah, honey and lemon I've seen before. They basically just taste like medicine, Grace. That flavor you're trying to avoid, like the methanol kind of thing. I don't know why you'd want that, though. But I think some people are sensitive to flavors. All right, let's put all these away. Also, Ocean, how are you? I don't think I said hi. I was just kind of like, yo. Menthol. Sorry. Yeah, methanol would be probably not the best thing. Yeah, they just taste like gas. It's fine. All right. My brain is too scrambled for this early in stream. Let us get everything here. I can put you away and feel okay about that, I think. That's fine too. We do need 2 of these. And we need 1 of these. And that should be fine. Get this ready for the morning. Here we go. I'm not gonna make it. Ah, yes, gasoline. It's what fire breathers use. Oh, Grace, I was listening to the ACOTAR book that I'm on this morning, and I'm really enjoying this one so far. Not to avoid spoilers, I won't exactly say what's going on, but it's very interesting to see like the perspective. Very different than the last 2 books to start with. We'll say this as vague as we can. Her having to pretend to be something she's not is kind of fun to see from her perspective. That part, yep. I'm only like 2 chapters in. So, like, I haven't seen a whole lot of it yet, but it's been really fun so far. There was a prelude chapter as well. But I'm not counting in that. Which was about a different character. One that you really like. Knowing this book, though, I don't expect them to stay here for long, knowing this book series. Yeah, do you have a lot of choices? You probably do, right? Because you're all caught up on another series now, right? So you have to choose where to go next. Yeah, you have a few different choices. Well, your plan is to read all of them eventually anyways, so maybe it won't end up really mattering too much which one you pick. Zodiac Academy. That can mean so many things. Almost time for a hay refill. Yeah, we're surprisingly low on it too. Fiddleheads are done, Ocean. I'm just grabbing a few extras to avoid this happening again in the future. I'm kind of not really sure what I want to do with that now. We should probably get some more sap, actually. I did the math, and this isn't going to cut it. For the remaining ones. So yeah, we should probably put up more hardwood trees. And then I guess we just take them down once we get another like 5 or 6 stacks of sap. All right. I think we're good to go here. Let's grab our fishing buff and head on over to Ginger Island. Yeah, you missed it, Ocean, so I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but I realized in order to finish Octopi, we need to do, like... I think I worked it out to be somewhere around 160 more mornings of fishing, and that is like half of our remaining mornings. So we're kind of doing this in the morning now, for the time being. 123.45. That is pleasing, but like what does the number mean in that context? Is it like the dress number? Or is it like the size? Oh, the cost. Sorry, I totally misunderstood what you were talking about. This is a mean octopus. Thank you for staying still right after I said that. Okay. Suddenly very nice octopus at the end there. That is actually a pleasing number. Ah! Sorry, Sneaky just tried to jump off my shoulder there. Calm down, Sneaky. Are you all not doing matching dresses for the bridal party? I think that was something I was going to ask, but forgot to. Or is it just like a color thing? That's got to be an intentional cost, right? That looks like a very intentional cost. Gotcha. Same color. Yeah, I mean, that's what I typically see. But obviously that's up to the bride and groom's discretion, so... It's actually always cool when, like, you do something different, I feel like. Ah! The lady was shocked that the price was that. Why is there so much trash today? Stop, trash. Stop it. Yeah, the cost. I figured it out. Thanks, Grace. I'm sorry. Sometimes my brain don't function as it should. Yeah, bridesmaid dresses. Bridesmaid? What did I say? I think I said bridesmate. Like it's an Australian wedding. Oh, that is such a nice color. Sorry, Grace, I just saw that you sent me that. You might have. I can't remember it though if you have. Rain is too loud to sleep. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the pitter-patters calm down for you. Have you ever tried, like, earmuffs or things like that? I know some people wear, like, earplugs or put on white noise. Although rain basically is white noise, so I don't think that would help you. I'll check in just a second, Grace. After I catch this octopus. What the heck? Wonder what the chances of that are. I got 4 golden mystery boxes in the same one. They're so interestingly spread out, too. I think they have to be spread out for whatever reason. Oh my gosh, that dress is so cool. That's fair, Evertalk. That dress is actually so cool, Grace. I'm excited to see all the wedding photos. With a crown? Oh, that is actually so cool. Snake skull. So I was averaging with 10 octopi a day, which is I think about how much we get, but it really does, Evertalk. The sound just like stopped at noon. I realized the background like parrot sounds. More subdued for the oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it. What's the thing that comes after the ceremony? Reception, there we go. All that stuff I don't need. I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful wedding. Good. Oh, I was going to say we got one more octopus, but I don't think this is an octopus, unfortunately. We'll take a flounder, though. Alright, time is up, so we are switching to pufferfish. Octopus end at 1 o'clock. Now, pufferfish lasts until 4. Pufferfish technically start at noon, but we're more focused on getting the octopus done first. Pufferfish will easily get done, even with less time. Easily done before the octopus, I should say. Dang it. Way overshot that. Oh, Grace, I've been playing a lot more of that Witch Hand game. Did you finish a full run when you were playing it, by the way? I think I'm pretty close to the end. I was playing it right before stream. You finished 2 whole runs. Oh, wow. Man, my first run has already taken me, like, I think I'm at 6.5 hours or so. Did you play with one of the other characters, too? How long does Octopuffer push out magic fish baiting? I guess I don't know what you mean by that exactly, Ocean. We basically get 0. I mean, we do get a few, but we get very few octopus from the magic bait fishing. Oh, into winter. I don't know. We'll find out. It's not a big deal. I'm going to do this until our pufferfish is very close to being done. And then I'll just finish up the regular fishing. The cooking one. How different is the cooking one? I'm curious. So I'm not really sure what the other characters do at the moment. Like, what's different about them? It is similar? Okay. It's a fun game, though. Oh, hi, Mel. Welcome in. What on earth just happened there? My computer's been acting weird lately. I think it needs a good old-fashioned restart. I'll do that after stream tonight. Yeah, but I quite like the Witch Hand game. It reminds me of a game I want to make in some regards. I feel like I'm way ahead of the difficulty curve right now, though. Like, nothing is a challenge for me, so I'm just kind of waiting for certain things to get done. The limiting factor is basically just the moon drops. And the potions for the spells, but that's not too hard to optimize. I think if I really wanted to optimize it, it would involve, like, taking things out and putting things in building slots more often. That's just a lot of work. Anyways, if y'all don't know Mel, Mel's a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go give her a follow if you're not already doing so. I feel like I'm mostly at that place. I have 3 nexuses. Nexi? I don't know how you say it. And a bunch of magnets and stuff. Although, if you have enough nexuses, then the magnets aren't really necessary. I wish there was a way to, like, lock items for... Maybe there is a way to lock items in a nexus. So it doesn't take them out and then there's none left. There probably is. I will say that some of the stuff that I have noticed about the game is it feels like it's lacking a bit of quality of life polish. Oh, you can right-click the slots. Okay, maybe I just don't know how to do things. I should read the tips better. Good to know. I'll make sure to do that. I think I want one more nexus is what I was working toward. When you're dragging a card across the screen, it moves really slowly. But you can, like, drag and pull on the screen to move more quickly. It just feels weird that you can't move as fast when you're dragging a card. Also annoying. Oh, I got the judge that showed up and, like, gave me the impossible task. And I was like, wait, maybe I can actually do this? But I don't think it was possible. I think I looked it up and it's, even if you somehow manage the task, it doesn't count. At first I wasn't sure what to do. And I'm like, wait, it has 1 health. So then I just put it up against one of the void that spawned, and then it died. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. I was kind of scared because it feels like too easy, but it worked, so. I don't know why it let me put it against one of the void. Felt a little counter. Oh, it's too late. This kind of feels like a pufferfish, actually. Must be a tuna. Alright. Let's go home. Alright, we are going to swap now to magic bait fishing. Oh, that's really funny, Grace. I didn't know that. I think my right was on cooldown. Those cooldowns for the rights last so long. I've been giving everyone armor, but then it's like you get an armor and then like 20 minutes later you get another armor. I know there's one thing that lowers it, but I didn't choose that one. We good here? Yeah, we just do this. You can eventually get all the golden cards? Wow. I didn't think the game would go that long for you to get all of them. Unless there's a way to get them faster, maybe, later on. I guess I'm only on, like, day 50. Like, how many days did your run go? Do you remember? You just do all of the daily quest things. I haven't missed any. In fact, I get 2 when I get them because one of my relics does that. I still feel like I didn't get that many though. Oh, but the quest that gives you the vault or the relic isn't doubled like the other ones are. Just RNG when they show up. Gotcha. I've gotten a lot of those fortune tellers, which has been nice. More space to move around. What did you do to make money? I've just been selling mana for the most part. I make so much mana And I just keep selling it off because it sells for 5 each. Fairy traders. I have 2 of those going as well. Yeah, this is the witchy card game. Oh, I never actually shouted you out, did I, Mel? I'm sorry. What are we selling? We're selling chocolates. No, it's a game called Witch Hand. Grace showed it to me. It's pretty fun. It's also a sort of a deck building kind of game, so it's right up my alley. You had like 8 on your first file. I guess you can probably just keep going even after you win. Probably, right? Although I don't know exactly what winning looks like. My guess is I have to defeat the void. But it feels kind of weird. If the void's gone, then there won't be anything to do, really. Oh. That's nice. We take that. There are more things to do? Okay. I found an ancient city, and I've been trying to befriend it, but it's taking forever. I feel like that has something to do with it. The end game. You can still do more. Wow. Okay, so I still have a lot to do then. Good to know. Oh, I had... So, when I got the Sorcerer's School and could, like, make familiars that could also cast spells, I didn't realize what it meant by cast spells. I thought, like, oh, I equip them with, like, a fireball, and then they can cast that at the enemy. No, it means, like, they can do the same thing your witch does. So I went, like, a long time before I... with just my witch casting spells. Which definitely delayed me quite a bit. I was, like, starting to get to the point where I was getting annoyed. I was like, this takes forever. There's too many spells to cast, and, like, I'm just sitting here not able to, like, cast them. I just had to keep moving my witch, micromanaging it so much. And then I thought about it, and I was like, wait. The apprentices can cast spells. Oh, casting a spell is... Yeah. I think I have 4. I have more of those than I have anything else, I'm pretty sure. Oh, do you still have it open, Grace? How many familiar slots do you have at that point? I'm very curious. 50, gotcha. Alright, I definitely need to upgrade mine then. I'm at 17. I mean, it's been enough. I have so many fireballs that, like, nothing can really hurt me at this point. I'm just constantly making more fireballs. I'm considering making a second fireball magnet. Just so I don't run out. I have a feeling it might be a problem later. Like, there will be some things I can't use fireballs for. I mean, there already is. You can't, like, take a city with a fireball. That's what my warriors are for. Yeah, I'm at like 5 maxed out villages, I think. Somewhere around there. And like 1 that isn't maxed out. Of course, you want to put the familiar things into like the village in a bottle because it gives a benefit to it. The familiar housing. I only have 1 village in a bottle, and it's filled but I might just make another one. It takes so long to get those moon drops, though. There's probably a way to manufacture them later, but I can't do that yet. Is there a way, Grace, to like buy an explore card without having to drag the coins into it? Because now that the explore cards for me cost 15 coins, it's really annoying to drag them into it over and over again. I feel like I'm missing something to make it easier. This is an octopus. I don't even want you, octopus. I'm gonna catch you anyways. Any fishing setup where you can auto catch and still get iridium? It depends on the fish, but sort of. You can use the auto catch, you can use the bobbers that catch the fish, and as long as you perfect catch it, which you should be able to do with the bobbers that automatically keep you on the fish. For a lot of fish, you should be able to perfect catch them with that. It won't guarantee it though. You could actually use an iridium bobber, a quality bobber, and the auto catch one, and that'll probably work on most fish. Oh, I can't automate the fish. No. There's too many factors to consider, I think. For me, for stacking, no, I don't think it's even worth it, really. Because you have to like click and hold to cast. I don't know. There might be a way to do auto hotkey for that, but I don't think I would. I feel like that's too much just like automating the game. The things I do use auto hotkey for, like the crane game and the like auto opening the mystery boxes, those aren't really gameplay. That's just me skipping, clicking over and over again, basically. I guess the crane game's kind of gameplay, but had I known I only needed to end up getting 999 houseplants, I might have just played the crane game for him. Originally, I thought I was gonna need like 7,000, whatever, because there was 8 different houseplants at the time. Now there's only the one though, so it becomes a lot easier. Do. Sharkana, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. Thanks for the blessed RNG. We are, believe it or not, doing some fishing. It's not great, but it's on the up and up. I'm glad to hear that, at least, Sharkana. Things getting better is always a good thing. Oh, my inventory is very full. I think I want a second rod with preserving on it. I think that might be worth the investment. So I can be more set up for it, maybe. If I had a second rod, that actually puts less stuff in my inventory, which is kind of funny, because there's 3 spots within the rod to put stuff, and then I can switch between them. Oh, that is very unfortunate, Famaro. I'm sorry about that. Woo! Oh my gosh. Catch the fish. Algo, what are you doing? Hey, Mandel, welcome in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What even are you? I think this is a pufferfish. Being so mean. Alright, I have to focus up here. How many fish did we need to get? I think we were over 36,000. Oh, at the beginning of the fecade? Oh, sorry. Sorry, the counter started at 36,000. It was over 100,000 fish, I'm pretty sure. I can only guess, but I think it was around 100,000 fish. Oh, I'm sorry, Famaro. I hope you get that cleaned up easily, or at least easy enough. We had some fish to start out with, but if we were just talking purely about the iridium quality fish we needed, yeah, it was over 100,000. Probably closer to 115,000, 110,000. Hi, Noct. Welcome in. How many more in-game years will it take? We're hoping to be done by the end of year 100. That's the idea of the fecade. We should be. We're on pace to do that, I think. We need about 70 fish a day to do that. And right now we're getting less than that, but these are not the only fish we have to catch. I would say about half the fish we have remaining are going to give us a lot more than that, and about half of them are going to give us a little less than that. So it's going to even out to be more than 70 fish a day. It will be a little bit close, though. The stonefish are the only one I'm worried about, because we're only going to get like 30 or so fish a day when we're stone fishing, which is not ideal. That is much lower than the average we need, but it's only 1 fish out of the remaining like 20 fish we need. All right, let's head back here and count our fish. 11 plus 2 plus 1 plus 14 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. 61 fish today. 509 minus 61 is 448. So 23,448 fish remain in the fecade. we crusted 300 on our blobfish, so that's good at least. This is the number that actually matters, though, because we're going to catch this one up using night market strategies. So this is really our limiting factor now. So when this hits 999, we are done magic bait fishing. The bite rate is atrocious, yes, Nelly. That is how they're kind of balanced. They're very rare fish. You're right, though. They are worth a lot of money. We've gotten them started. We're 1/5 of the way there. Or, sorry. We're one... I guess we are like 1/5 of the way there, actually. It's closer to 1/4, though. What are the blue slots? These are just flooring. They fill the space. Because otherwise, when I press this button, it would like go in where I don't want it to. Like if I had a full stack of midnight squid here and I press this button, it would fill up with an open spot. So that's just to block anything else from going in. So this is just one of every fish. Okay, just looking at our fishies here. We are making good progress. Here's what I wanted to check. So we've got 1,379 divided by 998, 1,998. So we are 69% done with our magic bait fishing now. Nice. And if we do that, so that means we have 31 essentially percent left of that fish. And that means that we're expecting to get $236 more pufferfish, 237 more pufferfish just from magic bait fishing. We currently have that many. So if we do 929 plus 237, okay, and then we do so we need to catch 832 more pufferfish approximately from pufferfish fishing specifically, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. But again, we're getting like 12 a day, so let's just divide that by 12. That's still about 69 days or so to get all of those. 670 if you round up, because it's 69.3. You can't do a partial day, sadly. So that gives us 70 more days of pufferfish fishing, which I guess we could basically finish this year if we wanted to. I'd rather get the magic bait fishing done first, though, just to make sure it's done with. Okay, let's put everything else away. Midnight squid, roe. That away. Get this set up for tomorrow again. Definitely need one of these. We use this all day. I think everything else is good. The dress spinner might be a problem. We'll grab one more of those, and then we should be good. All right, let's get ready for tomorrow. Let's make sure it's not raining on the island tomorrow. Okay, as long as it's not raining on the island, we're good. Okay. Today is a Thursday. Then I will stack them. They're not too bad to stack, honestly. I kind of expected them to start stacking at 1.6, to be honest. If that's the hardest stackable item we get in 1.7, I will be very happy. All right, we are going to take a break. Also, Daily Grind will come in. My ads are going to play here, and we've been going for 2 hours, so I'm going to take a few minutes off here. I'll see you guys when I get back. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I made myself some quick food, which was delicious. Jazza, hello. Seems like you're not doing so well with that stack check you got going on there. Just got home from the Stardew concert. I hope you had a wonderful time. What was your favorite part, Jazza? I assume it was pretty much the same as we had here. Also, welcome back to you as well, Diana. Ooh, I'm a little chilly today. I'm gonna put on my vampire cloak. Somehow not enough fish ponds faded. Welcome in, by the way. Never enough fish ponds. Oh. I am gonna go ahead and leave these here for a little bit. We're gonna grab just a few more fiddleheads. I don't think I need them, but I'll be mad if I did need them. So I might as well just get a few extras. Even better than the last one. Glad to hear that. Glad you liked it. Lost your mind at the mermaid song? Me too. I think everyone lost their mind at the mermaid song. Oh! Was that a good approximation? Yes, we did. I think it's the same. You also had the message from Concerned Ape too, right? I imagine it's roughly the same. No, yeah, in the video. You had the video with him in it explaining about 1.7. Alright, I think we're good to go. We might as well just hold on to this because we're going to get more. Yeah, we got that too. Did y'all pick Krobus as well? Krobus was our number one. They said it was number one everywhere else they were at too. I think it was number one basically everywhere was Krobus. Yeah, Sebastian Linus Krobus. Nice. That is up to you, Faded Skylines. I wouldn't blame you either way. Those both sound like a fabulous time. I'd personally play Stardew right now, but that's just me. You should play Witch Hand. Thank you, Jazza. Thanks for coming by. Go get your eep, because you gotta work in the morning. And I assume it's late there. In fact, I don't need to assume. I know it's late there. So go get your rest. One octopus. Ah. One piece of trash. Ah. I would like to limit it to less than one in the future. Octopus being annoying. There's no way. I just got Hasbin Hotel Season 2 soundtrack stuck in my head. It's okay. You would risk your life for those that heaven sought to kill. We cannot just stand by, it's time to match your strength of will. Hear my hope, let it echo. Four. Oh boy. That's a mean octopus. There we go. I had to stop playing with my cats and come back to type woo Hasbin. Alright, Diana, what's your favorite song from Season 2 soundtrack? Sorry, cats. I'm borrowing Diana for a little longer. And why is it Gravity? I want tea. It is Hear My Hope. Okay. Honestly, good choice. It is really good. Very emotional song. Surprised how good it got me. To be fair, it does contain Gravity. Sort of. And that crazy solo from... Is it Abel? Yeah, Abel. The lead singer from the Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters. Oh, that's good tea. Oh, I needed that. It's warm. Foo Fighters. Did you not know the voice actor for Abel is the lead singer for the Foo Fighters? It even sounds like a Foo Fighter song. Is it Romance? I could have sworn it's... No, it's Foo Fighters, right? I swear I looked this up and knew this. To be fair, they do sound similar. No offense to Chemical Romance and Foo Fighter fans. But I could have sworn it was... Hold on. Fallout Boy. Wow, we were both wrong. That's hilarious. Fallout Boy, not Foo Fighters. Ugh. Is that the series, Alex? I don't know who Alex Brightman is. Yeah, he's in that. I don't know who he plays, though. Oh, it's Pensius! Oh, yeah, he does such a good job. Alright, this is all lined up. Yep. Yeah, Hasbin is heavily inspired by, like, show tunes. I mean, it basically is show tunes. It's just not a musical in the normal sense. Eh. Just basically an animated musical. Man, do I not like octopi. I'll get better at them. It's been a while since I've caught them. They do have patterns, although it's more random than most fish. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice! Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I love that we were both wrong on the band, Diana. That's hilarious. Fallout Boy. That makes more sense, too. I don't know why I said Foo Fighters. I think it was the F. The F got me. Dude, stop giving me all these things I don't need. We should bring a chest here. So then I don't have to delete them. Uh-oh. Wait. No, it goes until 1. We can switch now, though. Let's swap to pufferfish. Dang, we got like 0 octopus at the end there. I think 10 is the number we want to shoot for, though. It's gonna end up being 160 days total, though, of octopus fishing. Which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. There are worse things than octopus fishing. Oh, we got one of these. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. All right, 1 second. One second. One last thing I have to check here. Good. Back to fishing. Dress spinners make the world go round. Oh my goodness! Red Wolf, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're having a lovely day so far today. Hold on, you caught me catching a pufferfish. Just give me 1 second here. Oh no. Ryuk? I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome in. Secret Agent, welcome in. I hope you're both doing super well today. Hey, Red Wolf, welcome in. Hello, I eat wood trees. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, what is the alternative to a wood tree? Like a not wood tree? If y'all don't know me, my name is The Algorithm. I do a challenge where I'm trying to collect 999 of every stackable item in Stardew Valley. Let's see if I can do this while fishing. And if you all don't know Red Wolf is an amazing streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go give her a follow if you're not already doing so. I'll give you a shout out in just a second. Right after I catch this pufferfish. Oh, here we go, here we go. I don't know what they'd be. I just know that wood is yumming. Okay, fair enough. He's cracked. I don't know. I didn't miss any fish today, which is pretty impressive, honestly. The octopus can be a little tough sometimes. Here, let me grab you that shout out. What were you up to today, Red? The Red Wolf. There we go. Yes, I do love some challenging Stardew, but mostly it's been somewhat relaxing lately. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Mal, you interrupted the other raid. How rude of you. I was saying hi to Red Wolf. No. Anyways, if you're not following Red Wolf, please make sure you go give her a follow. Amazing streamer. You'll have a lovely time over there. We were doing that broken farmhouse mod, Stardew. Oh, that sounds so cool. I might look into that. I like the idea of like repairing your farmhouse. Anyways, Mal, welcome in. Stardew Country Girl, Ducky, Mal, Adeco, Zero Hero. I keep wanting to call you Hour for some reason. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're doing super well. They don't call me Mal, rude, blue eyes for nothing. My spiel is, my name is Algo. I try to collect 999 of every stackable item in Stardew Valley, and chat tries to distract me, and they're very good at it. If y'all are not following Mal, Mal is a lovely streamer here on Twitch as well. Mal does a whole bunch of other Stardew Valley challenges that don't take nearly as long, so if you're interested in seeing someone finish a challenge... Oh, that's actually kind of not true, is it? If you want to see someone attempt to try and finish a challenge, you should go follow Mal. I'm gonna be in trouble for saying that. Mal's a good friend of mine. You'll have a lovely time over there. I guarantee it. OMG, the Al Rude algorithm. All right, let's see if I can catch more pufferfish while we're dealing with this fallout here. Anyways, welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having a lovely day so far today. If either of you need to raid and run, first of all, thank you so much for bringing your community on over here, but I totally get if you gotta head on out. We are just gonna be doing some more cozy Stardew fishing for a bit here. We're in our fishing era. We're gonna try and finish off all the fish that we need to do for our challenge. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, there's a counter. That is the remaining fish I need to get before the end of year 100. I mean, I don't need to, but I want to. So I kind of need to. No problem. A maintenance man. Uh-oh. I hope everything's going well. Thank you so much, and thank you for bringing your community on over. Haley C, welcome in. I was seeing you in Mal's stream. Def staying to watch while I do some homework. No problem. I'll take good care of you, I hope. Although, totally fair, you know me well. I said that, and I was like, oh, I guess that's not true, is it? You'll finish some challenges soon. Hey, I am Peach. Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're doing well today. All right, we have until 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, the pufferfish stop, and then we're going to move on to do some other fishing. Peach, thank you so much for the follow. Bringing me ever closer to my goal of 9999 followers. It's a long-term goal.
Oh, it's a person.
Haley, thank you for your follow as well. The first goal I ever had with this channel was to get 999 followers. So it's like a fun how far we've come sort of thing to now be going for a 9999. Yeah, we got to figure it out. I'm mostly free this weekend. Maybe actually I should double check that before I say that out loud. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if y'all are. I don't know if y'all are. Oh, I am definitely not free this weekend. I'm sorry. This weekend is Valentine's Day. You know what? I should just not talk. Not at all talk. Ah. To be fair, Grace already knows we're not hanging out on Valentine's Day. She's busy that night. So we're actually hanging out on Sunday, which is when we would have done hardcore. So I am not free this weekend. For that reason. What ran out? This guy ran out. But it's time to leave anyways. So let's get this swapped around here. And head off to our next station. Hey, Sebastian's here. Hi, Sebastian. Sorry you have to exist. Yeah, so I do in fact have plans this weekend. I'm sorry. Valentine's Day doesn't often fall on a Saturday, does it? It's gotta be nice. I thought it felt especially appropriate to Sebastian there. He comes out here to brood, so it's like a correct feeling, I feel like. How you doing, Sebastian? You doing the brooding thing? Oh, girls love it. Guys go out to the rainy dock to brood. And suddenly you're the third favorite character in a poll at the Stardew Valley concert. Ah, you were struggling with that? Happens to the best of us, Mal. Which rare crow are you missing? Bye, Sebastian. He heard what I said. He was a little upset. There should be a better way in this game to figure out which recipe you're missing. It's the alien, of course. Oh, that one's easy, though. You don't have to sleep for it. You can just go get it. That's better than it being, like, the flower dance one, and it's, like, summer 1st. We take those. Yeah, I kind of agree, Stone Objective. It would just be a little nicer if there was just a way to check. Or they could just be, like, blacked out in the crafting menu. It is kind of cool that your crafting menu expands as you, like, learn new ones, but also then it's hard to tell, like, which things you're missing. You need to have synapses to begin with in order to spark them, Mal. Sorry. Synapses? I think it's synapses, isn't it? Should be synapse. No, it's synapse. I hate it here. This is what we do, Mal. Synapse sounds like a fantasy spell. Keeping my inventory clean. Haven't gotten any blobfish yet. I mean, speak for yourself, Mel. Is that the royal we? That's the wee. Stop giving me midnight squid. I don't want them. I need a blobfish. Or like a spooky fish or something. This is like a super cucumber. Or a regular cucumber. Nope, it's another midnight squid. The game's hearing me complain and just making it worse. This could be anything. Could even be another midnight squid. Nope. Alright, my dear. I've got to figure out Din Dins. Thanks for letting us crash. I'll be lurking, so no saying nice things about me after I leave. Okay, I'll say them before you leave. You're awesome, Mal. Thank you so much again for the raid and bringing your awesome community on over here. I hope you have a lovely Din Din. Gross, no! Oh my gosh, isn't Mal like the coolest person on Twitch? Like, I fangirl over Mal Blue Eyes. When Mal stopped streaming, I almost just quit Twitch out of sadness. But then Mal returned, and I'm happy again. And the Oscar goes to, not me. Alright, see you, Mal. Go get some good Din Din. Somehow Mal returned. That's gonna last as a joke long past people remembering what movie it's from. I think it already has. I don't know what they were thinking with that movie. Not good things, I imagine. Imagine you have a chance to reboot the most beloved franchise of potentially all time, and you don't sit down and plan out what you're going to do beforehand. At all. If I don't sit down and plan out what I'm going to do beforehand as a teacher, I get fired. But when directors and writers do it, they get paid millions of dollars. I'm glad we're getting blobfish now. I can just like imagine the writer's room. They're like throwing out ideas for the third movie. And someone's just like, wait, what if somehow Palpatine returned? And then it just never fleshed out the idea beyond that. No one ever even gave a suggestion as to how that might have happened. Sorry. This is one of my rant topics. But we don't need to go too in-depth with it. That's actually really funny, Jess. What? What are you? That's a mean blobfish. I know, right? It's so weird. Like, it's just, it blows my mind that there was not a plan for the trilogy from the beginning. Like, who goes into something like that, spends like probably about $1 billion to make the 3 films, and is just winging it? I don't know. It's just, it's like unthinkable to me. I mean, maybe there was a plan and then it got abandoned because Mr. Abrams decided to not work on the second movie. They knew they were going to make 3, though. Like, why not film them all at the same time and then release them like 1 year after the other? Like, it's not like if the first one flopped, they were going to stop making them. So why not like do it all at once to save money in the first place? Anyways, do you have to get the legendary extended family fish? Yes, we do. We're not worried about those right now though, because that's like a more long-term goal, because I can only do them while the quest is active. So this number in the corner does not include those, but we will eventually have to get them, yes. The number in the bottom corner only includes the fish I can reasonably get done in the next 3 in-game years. Anyways, welcome back, Jess. Thank you for commenting on the rant. All right, blobfish suddenly doing very well. Why are the bubbles never where I need them to be? They have been, I should clarify. Hey. Tackle. You can aim your fishing line, yeah, but the reason those are out of place is I'm looking to get the night market fish, and they can only be caught in this bottom left-hand corner of the map. So the bubbles up there don't work for it, unfortunately. So the area is right here, basically. It's got to be within this area. Yeah, in general, I don't mind. Like, those would be perfect otherwise. But they'd have to be down here somewhere. Yeah, I don't mind having to aim. When they do show up, they usually show up like right here, which is really hard to hit to begin with. But it's worth it because it saves a lot of time. Since I can't use a dress spinner with this part, like any amount of production and the amount of time it takes for the fish to bite is super useful. Bubbles are really good for that. I think they 1/4 the bite time. So if the bite time is like 20 seconds, it's 5 seconds instead. I don't think it can quite be 20. Sometimes it feels like it can be, though. Alright, we leave about 1, so we've got a few casts here left. At least I hope so. It doesn't take this long every time. It's gonna take this long every time, isn't it? Hey, good blobfish today. I feel like we're getting them all at the end here, which I'm okay with as long as we get them. Alright, we can cast one more time here probably and still have time to get back. Maybe. Hold on, I have to check something really quickly. It doesn't matter what the weather is. Maybe we'll do tilapia fishing tomorrow. That sounds kind of fun. I don't think it's raining tomorrow anyways, though. Alright, let's count our fishies. 10 plus 14 plus 2 plus 7 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 8 plus 1 plus 1. 61 fishies. 448 minus 61 is 387. So 23,387 fish to go. Okay, look at those numbers. Those are good numbers. This is the one we care about. This is our limiting factor. Technically this is, but we have ways to boost this number later. So when this one hits 999, we're gonna stop magic bait fishing. Which means we're gonna get probably a few extra midnight squid. Hopefully not more than the 50 difference that's there right now. But that's okay. A little extra never hurt no one. That's not true, but... it's true enough. Ooh, I caught up on some anime yesterday. I finally buckled down and watched some shows. Slowly but surely. I have caught up with... My Hero Academia Vigilantes, which is airing this season, and Oshinoko Season 3, which is airing this season. And I am pretty happy with both of them so far. They've both been very good, in my opinion. We do need 2 more of these. Yeah, we are gonna need another one of these, because we're definitely gonna run out of that. That should be good, though. Big chest for octos. What? I don't know what that means, Ocean. Would you like to clarify that? Add to inventory. I don't want to do your homework either, Haley. But I don't have to. Ah, bring to Ginger Island. Okay, yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Good call. We'll sleep first, though. Sorry that you got Haley. Homework, Haley. That sucks. What subject is it in? I tutored in physics the other day. No, can't do that one. Sorry. You're on your own there. Pharmacology. Just a lot of homework, yeah. Well, good luck to you. Sorry you gotta do it, but... you're already doing pharmacology homework. You must be somewhat close to getting there. Presumably you're on the path to become a doctor. Or a pharmacist, at least. Yeah, we're gonna have to fill it up soon, Ocean. You're right. Big chest. Good call. It's your last semester? Congratulations. That's awesome. Externship and review course. Oh, that's so cool. Medical assisting. Okay. Well, congratulations to you. You're getting close. All right, we got our chest. It is a Friday, so we do have a few little things to get out of the way first. Plus luck. No, there is a muscle here. I was about to say there's nothing, but the muscle is here. Wine's here. We don't need it though. Put that muscle down. We did all of our Friday tasks, so let's go octopus fishing. What mods do you use? I do not use any mods. This is a vanilla playthrough. I have played with mods on different files, but this file has always been 100% vanilla. When I did play modded, I used a whole bunch of different mods, though. I wanted to try out as many as possible, because it was likely I was never going to play modded again. And there were some good ones in there. I really liked Expanded. I think it did a really good job being like a Stardew Plus mod. Alright, that'll work. Fortunately, you can't put it any closer to the beach there. Ah, yep. So that is something that you unlock late in the game. So, what the heck? Did anyone just see that? My bar just got like extremely long for a second there. I think it just like frame teared or something. That was so weird. Anyways, that is something you can get from Robin late in the game. It's the last thing you can get from Robin's upgrades. So you can upgrade your house, and then you can upgrade Pam's house, and then it's called community improvements or community shortcuts. And it adds that one and like 5 other ones where it's just a quick path from one location to another. Good night, Magnolia. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. You go get tucked. Yeah, they are really nice. Some of them are kind of in places you never need, but some of them, like that beach one, are super nice. I'd like to see more. I don't imagine I could think of where to put more, but it would be fun to have more. Like more unlockable like shortcuts and things. There's already a lot, so maybe not. Okay. Can you get caught, please? Thank you. Yep. I love it when the parrots cross the screen. Just makes me happy. I wish your parrot would like interact with them, like fly over to them and then fly back or something. That'd be kind of cute. Or like squawk at them. Wow. These octopus never get easier, do they? Octopi. That one was easy. It varies too much to give an average ocean, at least over these 5 days or so. Looks like we were getting, I think we got 7 yesterday, so it's not like an absurdly low amount. But like, I feel like some days we get less and some days we get more than that. We can see how many we get today and kind of average it out. You are not an octopus. I can tell because of the pixels. Speaking of which. Saw that one coming. That is not left. I guess we had some stuff to do this morning, but I'm still surprised we only got 6. Might get like one more here, but that is a very low amount. Kind of relying on getting 10. We did have the one extra thing to do in the morning, but oh gosh. Well, it's our first one we missed today. And we get one more chance at it, it looks like. So had I not missed that one, I would have gotten 8. Wait, this is not a... Never mind. Yeah, it's going to be all year at this rate. We're probably not going to do Octopus the whole time. Despite what it looks like. Just felt like it was a good thing to start out with. On the first day, we did full magic bait. I like a little variance, though. All right. Unfortunately, we do have ads coming up here, everybody. So in about 30 seconds or so, the ads are going to start. They will last about 3 minutes. We are just going to be fishing through that. By the time you get back, we'll probably just about be done with pufferfish. I say that, but I feel like people have had shorter ads lately. I'll send people on ads and they'll only be gone for like 30 seconds or so. So it just depends what Twitch has in the lineup for you. What Twitch thinks you're interested in. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference, Ocean, because I'm still spending the same amount of time catching fish. I'm going to have to catch these octopus eventually anyways. So it doesn't matter when I'm doing it. I feel like Twitch should have, like, interactive advertisements. Oh god, people might hate that, actually. But, like, Twitch is supposedly full of gamers, right? What if there was like an ad that like gave you a demo for a game? I guess it would have to be like a Flash game to work on an advertisement though. Yeah. And I'm not going to finish Octopus or Pufferfish before I finish Magic Bait. We're just getting this done now. So I'll still leave some space for the Magic Bait to take over, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to like waste the ones I will get from the Magic Bait. Like this will not be done before the Magic Bait. I'll switch off it and finish the Magic Bait first when we get close. Octopus is zilch, but we are definitely getting pufferfish. And I wouldn't even say it's zilch. I keep saying that it's zilch because I do miss them a lot. But we do get, I would say, probably like 0.7 a day. So over the 120 remaining days or so, like that's almost 100 fish. Which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of 2000, but it is something. Oh, we're not going to be able to catch another one. Yep, that's it. Oh no, they stop at 4. What am I doing? Not 3. I'm about to leave at 3. We have a whole nother hour here. I was wondering why I had so few pufferfish. Because of the dress spinner, the amount of pufferfish we get is a lot more regular. Also, I think I have like a 90% chance to get a pufferfish on the line with the targeted bait, whereas the octopus it's more like 80%. Which, if you think about it, that means with the octopus, I'm twice as likely to get something that's not an octopus on the line. Meow. Welcome in, Cal. Hope you're doing well today. We usually get about 14 pufferfish. And it's looking like we're going to hit that again today. Gosh, I wish I could use a dress spinner for everything. It's so nice.
Oh, it's a person.
Oh, Hot Cheeto Lover. Hot Cheetos Lover. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I tried to read your name as like Hotch at first, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we were late. Wait a minute. We were late. This is definitely a pufferfish, though. I guess it bit before it became 4 p.m. And then it turned over 4 p.m. I guess that answers the question I had earlier. Like, when does it calculate it? Yeah. So when the actual bite happens, as long as that's before 4 p.m., we get it. What should I make for dinner? Ooh, good question. I had some leftover shrimp scampi, which was very good. I actually only had a little bit because I did it before stream, and I was going to have more food later. I don't know. What works for you, Cal? What kind of things do you have handy to make? Because I think that determines it a lot more than anything else, right? Why is it called scampi? Is that like the wine? I'm actually not sure. I think it's the pasta, maybe? Scampi. I'm confused by this. Why is it called Scampi? Okay. Okay, so scampi is the Italian term for the essentially a different kind of prawn pasta dish. So they're small lobster-like kind of crustacean. So they're kind of like shrimp, but not the same. So when shrimp were substituted into the dish, they called it shrimp scampi. So scampi is the name of like a different kind of shrimp, basically a different similar kind of fish that's used in another Italian dish. But since we use shrimp in it, we call it shrimp scampi. So it's the same dish, but just substituted with shrimp. There you go, Diana. I was curious too. Trying to channel the yearn for Chipotle to my BF who will be leaving for work. You said make. I assumed you were making food. Having said that, Chipotle is a good choice, so that's up to you. I can't make you do anything, but Chipotle does sound pretty nice right now. Chipotle, sponsor me. I will shill so hard for you, Chipotle. Okay. Don't want to ask. That's fair.
Coconuts, 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 coconuts.
What's everyone's go-to Chipotle? Hi, Muffin. Welcome in. I like change my mind every time I go, actually. Yes, the same question. I'm trying to like think it through, but like I usually like pork though. Like I think pork is graduated to becoming my favorite like meat. But I like to try more. Weirdly, I don't like steak so much, or like beef or steak as much in Mexican cuisine. Like I'll definitely eat it because it is delicious, but like I prefer pork or chicken usually if I'm having Mexican food. Coconuts. Coconuts, 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 coconuts. Coconuts, coconuts, coconuts. Coconuts. Dude, but pork, like legit pork tacos are so good. It's called something different though. I can't pronounce Spanish words. It starts with a C though. I think it's just the Spanish word for pork. Oh, spicy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm hungry. I guess I'm getting Chipotle too. Probably not. Oh yes, fish is also really good in tacos too. Yes, that's it, Ocean. I can't. Carnitas. There we go. Okay, so it's slightly different because it's pork that's been braised or roasted, served in shredded small pieces. So it's kind of like pulled pork almost, but not quite the same thing. I guess pulled pork would be like the Americanized version of that. Might be a better way of putting it. You've never sounded more Midwest. I used the translation that Google did. If I sound Midwest, it's because Google's Midwest. I clicked on it and listened to the pronunciation. It said carnitas. How are you supposed to pronounce it? He just got home? Oh, you can make him leave again. As a boyfriend, if my partner asked me to go get them Chipotle, I would probably say yes. It's just the accent? Okay. Canitas. As a certified boyfriend. Card-carrying member. Does Grace want Chipotle? I actually don't know if she likes Chipotle. She can be kind of picky about certain foods, but I imagine she does. Wait, I picked her up Chipotle before. No, never mind. She does like Chipotle. I've literally gotten her Chipotle before. Diet Coke with lime. I'm not a huge lime fan. It's alright. It's less that I'm not a huge lime fan and more that I'm not a huge citrus fan. Those chips are really good, though. Grapefruit wedge? It might be a little much. A grapefruit wedge is still very large. No, you're fine, Cal. I'm not actually all that hungry, but it does sound delicious. I didn't hear everyone else's Chipotle go-tos, by the way. Y'all trying to hide it from me? More citrus for the rest of us? Perfect, yes. Please, take the citrus from me. Take the suffering from me. I would take the suffering from you. You don't think you've ever had Chipotle? That's not a war crime. If you don't like Mexican food, then like Chipotle's not for you. But if you do like it, you owe yourself to at least try it. Honestly, I don't think it's the best thing in the world. I think people overhype it a little bit, but it is good. It has gone a little bit downhill, but like most fast food places have in the last 10 years, I feel like. You just don't get as much food as you used to for the price. For the price you paid, Chipotle used to give you so much food. Like, way more than you could possibly eat. Now it's kind of just, like, reasonably priced compared to some other places. Let's talk Taco Bell. I kind of avoid Taco Bell, to be honest with you. I feel like I end up paying a lot of money there, and the food is never really that good. Like, it's fine. I don't know. I think my palate has changed a lot, and I don't mean to sound like... that sounds very, pretentious, but, like, I kind of just don't... I try to avoid fast food places in general now. Hey! Welcome in... you Frisket Tong? I hope I'm saying that right. Hope you're doing well today. We are in the middle of trying to catch as many fish as we can in the decade we're in. So by the end of year 100, we want to finish all of these fish down here. The 23,387 fish. Oh yeah, 2 a.m. Taco Bell run. That hits. Yeah, that's fair. That is usually when I would go. Culver's is really good. It's also very expensive, but it's worth it. It's very Midwestern, though. I don't think it's available outside of the Midwest. I have a Culver's pretty close to me, and I go quite often. Get those cheese curds. Oh. Oh, the number only changes at the end of the day. I have to manually count it. So at the end of the day, I count how much fish I got and then subtract it off of there. Yeah, I wish I had a way of tracking every individual fish I caught. That'd be very nice. So it's like a daily count. It's for my own reference for the most part. What? Yeah, we're trying to, in general, this challenge is about trying to collect 999 of every stackable item in Stardew Valley. And right now we're mostly trying to get the fish done. Ah! Also, apparently, Malraid. Hi, Iron Ducks. Welcome in. Culver's has invaded the south. Good to know. Following the footsteps of my ancestors there. Never been to a Culver's? Yeah. They're not like that far spread, but they are extremely good. If you get a chance to try it, you should try it. It's a different taste for sure. It's like kind of what I wish McDonald's was a lot of the time. It is more expensive than McDonald's usually though. Best fast food fries. Ooh. It's gotta be McDonald's, right? I don't know. I feel like I've never had bad fries at McDonald's. They're like always delicious. And I hate that because they're not good for me, but also they are delicious. Cane's is really good. I don't have one near me, but I've been to a few before. Also very expensive, but delicious. Sonic's Tots. Ooh, I don't know about that. More for you. You can have them all if you want. I don't think I've ever been to a Hardee's before. Ah, you're at year 3 on your first playthrough. Nice. This is not a normal thing people do. This is a challenge I've been working on for almost a decade in real life now. I started it back in 2017. So this is not the normal way people play this game. I do not like Chick-fil-A's fries. I might be in the minority. In general, I don't really like waffle fries. I always feel like they're just not very good. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Make it a speedrun category. Good luck with that. Yeah, there's a lot of really fun challenges. Most of them are a lot shorter than this one. I've done other challenges too, kind of interspersed with this one. So this is not the only thing I do here. I have to say, Chick-fil-A's sandwiches, they're like really good. Like the chicken on the sandwich is just divine compared to most other places. Cane's is also really good though, but I don't have a Cane's near me, so. Like Chick-fil-A is one of the only places I can get a chicken sandwich. I can bite into it and be like, that is good chicken. Not just like, that is chicken. I feel like I bite into a McDonald's chicken sandwich. I'm like, yeah, that's chicken. Yeah, that's certainly chicken. And I bite into a Chick-fil-A sandwich, it's like, oh, that's good chicken. Oh, admittedly I have not tried Culver's chicken sandwich. Okay, Muffin. I might have to do that next time. That'll be on my list of things to grab next time I'm there. Oh, I want that actually. Popeyes and KFC. Both of those I feel like are, I don't know, they're good. I can't deny that they're good. But I feel like the chicken's not high quality. They're good because they're like covered in like spices that make it taste better. I mean, maybe that's kind of obvious, but yeah, Cane's is what we were talking about as well. What will be the first thing you do if you complete the challenge? Take a break, probably. We'll probably go through and like figure out all of our stats and stuff. So I'll have a stream after the challenge is complete where I like answer everyone's questions and figure out like what we did, check all the stats, things like that. But I'll probably take a little bit of a break after that, to be honest. Not every quality, just the highest quality. So that's why I have to get a redeem quality fish, because it's the highest quality fish. But I do not need to get gold and silver quality of every fish. Arby's fries are also really good. I don't usually go to Arby's because I only really like their fries. Their other sandwiches are okay, but I usually just want their fries. Yeah, I agree, Muffin. I think Kane's chicken is really good. Their sauce is also really good, though. So maybe that's why they were talking about it. Their food is questionable. Yeah, that's my problem with it too, Cal. It's like every time I bite into an Arby's sandwich, I'm like, it tastes good, but it also tastes wrong. They have meats. It's delicious. Like, I won't deny, an Arby's sandwich is good. Just something about it feels wrong. I don't... If you love Arby's, that's perfectly good. But for some reason, it's not my thing. Oh, you get that. We'll see, Avery, we'll see. I've been catching up quite significantly, I feel like. Like, I think I'm gonna outpace the updates pretty easily. So we're probably not gonna be done before 1.7, but I think we will be done in 1.7. Unless he releases another update, like, within a year of that. What rings do you have on right now? These are just super grab stuff from far away rings. So it's Iridium Band plus glowstone ring. So it just makes my magnetism intense. Like, as much magnetism as possible, basically. Also, as much glowing as possible. Yeah, luck is not actually helpful for me right now, because I'm not trying to get treasure chests. So I don't bother with the luck rings right now. I do have them. The only thing we know about 1.7, actually we know like 3 or 4 things. We know there's going to be 2 new marriage candidates. And we know that there's going to be something with the children. Because Concerned Ape gave an interview a few days ago. Actually, I think it was last week. Where he mentioned those things. So the children are getting some kind of alteration. Gosh darn it. Oh, and a new farm type. That's the 3rd thing. There we go. He was asking. Yeah, we have a lot of money. We're eventually going to flip the counter. Pretty easily, actually. I guess we're deleting the rest of this. There could be like a Valentine's Day. That'd be kind of cool. Flip the counter. So the upper limit for both of these numbers, because of how they're saved in the code, is 2,100,000,140,000,000-ish. So when I get 2.14 billion, it will go back around to the negatives. So it'll become negative 2.14 billion. So basically, what ends up happening if I gain any money after 2.14 billion, it's going to become negative 2.14 billion and it'll start cutting up. Not a problem for total earnings. Total earnings is just a representation. My current funds will never get that high unless I really want them to for some reason. So the total earnings flipping won't be a problem because this is just a counter, right? It doesn't actually matter for anything. Swamp farm would be kind of cool. I don't know what a sky farm would be. That's a really cool idea, Avery, but I have no idea what that would entail. All right, let's go ahead and see here. I'm not sure what the new farm is going to be. I've heard a few cool suggestions that I agree with, like cave farm, swamp farm. What were some of the other ones people had that were cool? Desert farm. Like high on a mountain. Ah, that'd be cool. Yeah, exactly, Diana. Underwater farm. I don't know. There's nothing else underwater in the game yet, so it would feel kind of weird to me if there was suddenly something underwater. But I guess if that's something that got added with the update, that would make sense. I don't expect we're going to get anything underwater with 1.7. 60. Somehow I returned. We got 60 fish today, so I don't need a calculator for that. That becomes 23,327. Oh yeah, that's true. I still would not expect anything from Expanded to become part of the game, though. I think CA wants mods to be their own thing, completely separate from the game. So unless it's already an idea that he had to add to the game, I don't think he's planning on taking anything from mods directly. I'm pretty sure he just hired the Expanded dev because they're a very good dev and are a big fan of the game and are passionate about it as well, which is probably what he would want to look for in someone who wants to work on the game. I would imagine like passionate about the game is probably the #1 thing he's looking for someone he's adding to the dev team, because he cares a lot about this game. That is for sure. Yeah, Avery, but the quality of life mod updates are things that like he could have reasonably had already thought of on his own, if that makes sense. Like they're things that possibly he already had planned to add to the game at some point. You know, he wasn't like stealing them because they were part of a mod. All right, yay! We're on to our last stack of ginger. We only need 994 more. Still a lot. Yeah, my guess is Sandy and the Wizard, but other people have said possibly other characters like Pam, Clint, Willie are all options as well. It doesn't necessarily mean they could be new characters, Muffin, but I would expect that they're not going to be new characters. I don't think we're going to break anybody up. I don't think that's happening. This just doesn't seem like the kind of game where that would happen. I think if someone's already in a relationship, they're going to stay in a relationship. Obviously, that's my opinion, so maybe not, but it seems likely that'll be the case, to me, at least. I don't think we need that many, do we? It's probably just safe. It could be interesting. And there's mods that already exist to do that if you're interested in that sort of thing. But it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like Concerned Ape style, in my opinion. It's gonna rain tomorrow. It is not, but we're good to go. That's all ready. Yep. Again, Muffin, I don't think he would do that. Despite what everyone in the community thinks, I think he thinks Robin and Demetrius' relationship is healthy. And they just have arguments sometimes. Like, that just happens sometimes with people who are married. Doesn't mean they don't love each other. They just disagree on things. No tractor mod. I would be very upset if the tractor mod was added in any capacity. In my opinion. Hi, Ruby Tuesday. Welcome in. Where my face at? There it is. Maybe if he put his own spin on it, I might be okay with it. But I don't think so. Hats on turtles? That I might expect to be the case. I'm very surprised it wasn't in 1.6, to be honest, considering you could put hats on the other pets. That was the whole reason for 1.7. You know what? It might be the case. someone's like to CA right after 1.6 came out, why aren't there hats on turtles? And CA was like, my God, I have to stop working on Heart to Chocolatier right now and add that. Okay. We are going to go ahead and end stream here. Thanks everyone so much for hanging out today. We had a wonderful time. But I'm getting EP. I think it's time for me to hit the hay.
Coconuts, 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 coconuts.
The hay being Arc Raiders. I'm probably gonna rest up a bit. So let me go ahead and get our ending screen up, and I will send you off somewhere lovely. Let us see who is live. Lucy, welcome in. Johnny, welcome in. Vax, welcome in. And goodbye to all of y'all. Okay, well, look. Lee Chalton is live, so I think we might be heading over there. Yeah, let's send y'all over to Lee Chat. You joined at the perfect time because now you get to go hang out in Lee Chat stream, Lucy. Alright. Y'all know Lee Chat. Y'all love Lee Chat. You'll have a wonderful time over there. Lee Chat will take good care of you. Alright. I will catch you guys all in the future. Bye for now, everybody. Let me go ahead and set up a raid message before I say my goodbyes. Muffin, what are you doing? Please stop. Copy that first one if you are a subscriber. Copy that second one if you are not. And I'll catch you guys all in the future. Bye for now, everybody. Goodbye, Muffin. Goodbye, JPEG. Goodbye, Ocean. Goodbye, Lucy. Goodbye, Waffles. Welcome in, Waffles. Goodbye, Vax. Goodbye, Johnny. Goodbye, Avery. Goodbye, Cal. Goodbye, Diana. Goodbye, Stone Objective. Goodbye, everybody. I will catch you all later. Bye-bye. Toodles.